Hello, hello, hello. Family, Mississippi Survivor. Bet you once more and again. I don't know if this thing is on or not. It may be. Hopefully you can hear me. So it is early in the morning. What time we looking at here? Mm, Looking like about 4. Yeah, I get up early. That's the only way you get things done. Heard that old saying, the early bird gets the worm. I shop in pretty early. But, but nevertheless, good morning to your family. And I don't know, I wake up sometimes, I just have things on my mind, that I want to share. So I'm in a sharing mood early. I usually try to get up and start preparing myself at an early time so I can get out to catch some of these good deals on the weekend. Well, not the weekend. It's Friday. That's the weekend to me. But nevertheless, guys, I wanted to add to a video I did a couple of days ago um, when I was telling you guys to share some of the things you uh, that you may have picked up that you're adding to your survival gear or your prepping or whatever you call it. Like, I guess to make it short, just your preparedness gear so that you would be ready for different situation, outages, and things of that nature. And I do have a few things I want to share with you guys. Um, Hopefully, something that you didn't think about that can help you guys out. Something that may be a little unusual to you, and some not. So, without further ado, we're going to get kicked off with this thing. And also can kind of explain to you and show you what I mean when I say it. Sometimes, like weekends, if you're getting up at 12 and trying to go out on the weekends to try to get things, I mean, nah, you may get lucky and catch some things, but if you want them, you got to get up early, be already out the door to catch some of the things that really go fast. Because I noticed in my course of living, I've noticed that when I get up early in the morning, like 7-ish, somewhere in that nature, and then I go to stores, the older crowds are there, they're already there, they're in there, they're getting everything. And then toward the evening, I see the younger crowd just dragging in out of bed, trying to see what they can find, which doesn't be much left because older generation already came in and got it, like those grandmoms and stuff like that. If it's anything like my grandma used to be, she comes in and early, she gets everything she needs, and she have stuff for the grandkids and parents that she spread out across the family. So I definitely miss that. See, my parents still do that, but definitely miss my grandmother and her ways. She has some unique ways that you just don't see now in the coming generations. Kind of It's bad to say, but you just don't see it uh, as much as what you would see then. There was a lot of that going on. Um, it's kind of, and I'm not saying that in the younger generation we don't prepare, but I just feel like it was more of it at that time, and there was more set to go. They are always like that. Like, everybody got big mama. I mean, come on. A lot of people that had big mamas in the family, and big mama always got that purse. He wants the peppermint stick, baby. Baby, I got some peppermint stick in here. Just like a peppermint stick. They always got a candy in there, or that old ancient butterscotch off up in that purse. Baby, what you like a candy? They got a hard butterscotch or a peppermint stick. They got something. Something to wipe your nose with. Baby, you don't feel well? Well, I got some of these Tylenols. That's all they ever had. Tylenols. They had something to get you going, and in that sense, that still was like a purpose mentality. I mean, you just had shit. They had backup. That's why they had the big purses all the time. Because they had in there what you need. You want to act a food, they had something there for that too. Big Mom used to put that strap in that purse. So that's what it is. Trust me. So let's get kicked off. This is one of the things that I picked up that I thought, and I know for a fact, come in handy for me because I do a lot of walking. I picked this item up. This is by Ozark Trails. If you can see that, I know the light is kind of flashing on it, but this Ozark Trails. This is how big it is. This is I call it a water bladder. This is go over your shoulders here. Put it on like a regular book bag. And the front right here, your bladder is actually, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, your bladder is down in this section. And it's a snap-on. You can take it apart if need be, but your bladder is in here. And then also, of course, I try to get things that have more than one uses, like I tell you all the time. If you can get an item that have multiple uses that you can use more than one thing, that's awesome. See right here, it's got a zipper here with a storage compartment. This whole area is a storage compartment, which is good. Is that reflective? Look like it. Yeah, I believe it is reflective. That's good. At least you're gonna get knocked your block off while you're trying to walk around with this thing. And of course, I like these here on every bag. I try to get it where you can strap it down to you. You can strap this to you in the bag. Because I hate a bag that's flopping up and down on you. That sucks. Saw something else somewhere else. Yeah, it's the same on this side. Another zipper compartment on this side as well. So it's got two compartments to store different items on, which is good. Then you got your straw coming down this side. Simple. That is it. Just simply just push and pull. That's all it is. Push and pull system. And this right here, this just covers it up to protect the mouth. But you don't want it just exposed all the time. You might get some doo-doo rain droplets on it. Now you're drinking that, so you don't want that. And these straps here for people that's left-handed, right-handed. If you left-handed or right-handed, you see these bands, you can pull all this out and then bring it over on this side and drop it down on this side. This bag is only $14, and I thought it was kind of handy. Put that on your back. Drink you some water if you need to. If you have to get out and walk somewhere, that'd be good for you to use. And I said sometimes some of the items may be a little different from you. Some items will be good to use indoors, and then some items will be more or less better to use on the go. And that's an on the go item. And it could be inside items. I mean, you could be working working around the house outside or whatever, and you ain't got to run back and forth to get something to drink. You can just fill the bag up with ice. You can put some ice in there. There's another opening on the bladder that you can open at the top, and you can put you some ice in there. So that is a very good item on my list to use survival life. Again, I told you maybe some unusual items, but I had to get what works for me. And if it happens to work for you, then go for it. This item I'm going to bring to you that you may say, I don't know what you'll say, but I know what I say. I like it. So I'm going to bring to you to the table Simpler. These are the Bluetooth Ion. If you see on the back, the Ion. And you'll see right here it has the volume up and down, play key, power key. These are simply Bluetooth speakers. They're small. You can put them on your side. If you want to have a little comfort, a little bit of music while you're walking around, if you have to walk, say you're walking, you got your bladder. And a lot of people take their phones, but it could be a little cumbersome at some point with their phone. That's why a lot of people wear their watch, or they have headsets in, because you don't want anybody else listening to whatever you're listening to. But me, I really don't care. Man, if you want to listen to it, listen to it. If you don't make me no different on walking. It's for me. But these are really nice. You have your hook that onto your belt. Like I said, you got that bladder. You can always pop this open, strap it up here on your bag. If you're exercising with your bug out bag like I do, I exercise that bag for, because I want to know, am I going to be able to carry this thing if I need to carry it and go somewhere or migrate to a different location? I want to know that I'm going to be able to do that. And if I want to listen to music while I'm rolling, while I'm walking, I can do that with this. But the great part about this particular unit, because I haven't got to pricing yet, there's two. That's the great part about it. And another good part about it is this. They're magnetic. The name of these are the Magnerock. Company says Ion on the speaker, but it's when you get ready to Bluetooth and everything, it's called Magnerock. These are magnetic. Another good thing about these, I know when I'm outside, if I'm doing work outside or whatever, and I don't feel like holding them. If most people have steel door or wrought iron door, or even your vehicle, it'll stick to all that stuff. It sticks right together, and I like that. And that makes for keep them together. You don't have to lose them either, but they stick together. That's good. And these are not cheaply made. They did a very good job of putting these things together. And of course, I did show you on the side here. Let me open this up. This is where you charge it. You charge it there, and you got the aux port as well. If you don't want anybody listening to whatever you're listening to, you can plug into here to some headsets, which is don't make sense to me because that's the whole point of buying them like this, so you can just listen to it without having something stuck in your ear, and you stick it here and see what's going on. But that's what that's for. It has a weatherproof seal on it, so you don't have to worry about that getting wet or ruined on the inside. But what sold me on this is the ability to hang them on your clothes or whatever, and you can keep jogging or walking. You don't have to hold them. And then this freaking magnet just did it for me, because I love magnetic things and stuff like that. So that really sold it for me. Very good quality, rubberized. Hey, can't beat it. And I actually got this on clearance. I got both of these. They came in a set. They're not separate. They come in a set together, and I actually got them for $14. And you had to almost be here and put this in your hand, because it's not a really light item. It's got a nice little weight on it, and it puts out really good sound. So it's worth. It was worth every dime to spend to try to get that. Okay. The next thing on the list, guys, that we are going to look at is going to be, this is going to be very useful indoors, outdoors, camping, wherever you go. And that's going to be none other than the USB faucet. Oh, by the way, the Magnarot Ion speakers, I got those from Walmart. And the bladder I got from Walmart, of course. You know, Ozark is a brand that they carry. This I did not get from Walmart. They don't have it. I ordered this from Amazon. I believe this was maybe $10. Huge power button on the top, and you can hear if I have any charge in it. Hear that? It does a really good job. That pumps out a nice amount of water. You can put these on top of your Zafir Hill jugs or whatever source you want to hook. If you want to just say you're out and you're at a park or something, you got kids, you want to make sure they keep sanitized, sanitary, you don't be washing hands, or you barbecuing. I hate when you go barbecuing and then you get that stuff all over your hands, and you got no way to wash your hands. You rubbing it all over your pants and your shirt and your apron. Now what you're doing is attracting flies and bugs because you smell like a big barbecue sandwich. So this would be good to keep your hands clean, to wash, and the kids as well, to keep them sanitized so they don't get sick from having putting their hands on all different types of things. You know how kids do. They'll dig in the ground and then turn around and eat a hot dog. I'm just saying. That's just. But again, it comes with this long straw. Yeah, this is long enough, and go down into your Zafir jug. And this thing really pumps. I'll have another video when I actually use this thing, so you'll see how well it pumps water. It's got a blue LED light on top when you turn it on. Of course, I can't let it run because it doesn't have water in it. I don't want to burn up the motor inside of it. But this has been charged. I charged it once and it's still charged from there. It takes a micro USB. It charges right here. Micro USB. And to go with that, I liked it so well, I bought a backup. Now this one looks just like a sink faucet in the house. Chrome gold outline. Let's there we go. You got your power button, and of course this one takes USB-C, not USB-C, but micro USB on the back. 60 mil. Oh yeah, this came from Amazon as well. And you see, can you hear the difference in the motor? This one is stronger. They both pump good, but this one is stronger. You'll see. Listen. See. Now watch the urgency, the speed. See what I mean? This one pumps heck of a lot of water. Just like a regular faucet in your house. Nothing's fancy on the bottom. Just spigot and your hose. I just like the design of this. It looked like a regular faucet. And the color with the goldish look at the top and the trim. Thought this would be very good for you. Of course, you do the same thing. This, you put this on top of any of your jugs, or you can make your sink up, or you can make a slot to put this down in it and have your bowl on the side, or behind it, or in front of it, however you want to do it, to wash your hands. And then you can repurpose that water for something else, maybe the plants or whatever. Of course, not out, you can't, but you can use it for something. Maybe after you wash your hands, then take some of the water and clean something else with it, or I mean, just use your imagination. Use your imagination, please. And I don't have to really explain all that because everybody should know that. You know, whatever you can find to do with the water after you wash your hands, do that. I mean, if you can't, pour it in the earth and water some plants or something. Because the earth is going to filter all the soap and other stuff anyway. Only thing going to get through is the water. More like that you got some heavy chemicals, which I advise don't dump it there at a site anyway. Find a safe place to dispose of that. So, I told you guys, I was very clear when I told you I am a flashlight person. I love flashlight. So it's going to be no shock when I show you this. I'm going to have to take a video and just show you my flashlight collection. Here we go, people. I thought they were gone. Because you know what? I bought the Go Power Plus hand power station. It's a smaller unit. I do have it. And that's an awesome little thing. And it powers stuff that I didn't think it would power, even the inverter. And I've just come to see, I think I'm like, man, that thing is not regulated. The inverter just do what it want to do. I mean, it charges the stuff that I got on another power station. I don't know if it would charge or not, but the way it's designed, it'll run stuff that you didn't think it would run, but it will. But again, this is from Go Power Plus as well. These are the two items that was out at the same time. Sorry, you see this big ring from my light. Solar flashlight. It can be charged up from the sun. And then the functions, we got a lot of functions. 2600 milliamp power bank, bright LED, AM FM radio, solar, 2600 milliamp power bank, AM FM radio, and it's got a hand crank. The SOS Planet built-in high capacity long life maintenance free rechargeable battery to ensure safety, energy saving, and convenience. And as you can see, I found this at Wally World. Saved $9.83. Paid $12.94. I remember when these were $20. I remember it was higher than that when they first hit the shelf. But it seemed like randomly. Oh, and I noticed something too. When I find stuff like this, it's always around at a Walmart that has a college somewhere near, because it seems like they have more merchandise in those type of stores because of the college students. Now my store is closer to me. I haven't seen this light in a long time. I haven't seen it since they originally came out. But I'm going to show you guys some functions on this really quick. Of course, it uses micro USB, which I don't like that. I wish it was USB-C. Let's see, you got your, I'm going to go through this really quick. You got your hand crank here. Do your hand crank. Then you got your You got your side light that pulls out right here. You got speaker in the back and the bottom. You got your volume. Then your out that you can use to charge your phone or whatever other device you're trying to get to run. And your AM FM radio. Now, you know that sounds like old disco music. That is SOS light with SOS noise. Well, if somebody trying to run up on you, you want to scare the devil out of them. Like, what is that? I don't know about deterring them, but it sure get on their nerves. So let's go to the, what is it? There you go. Button on the side, power. Hit it one time, you got that. If you're trying to get dressed, you hit it again, and it jumps over to this light. So I think it's a bit retarded that it's like this. I gotta get dressed. Hold on 1 second. I can see really well up under here. I don't know why they didn't make this light where you can turn it and have it in the air so it'll fill the room. I guess I'm gonna duck up under here and change my socks and shoes. I mean, really. Okay, guys. I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up because I don't want to try to make 2 different videos because that's exactly what it's going to do. And I don't feel like editing that, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put both of them on there separate. So this is concluding to that. It has a radio dial to change the station on the side. And also has an antenna as well. So you use that too. So I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up. Y'all remember to share. Put it in the comments. Help each other out. Love you guys. Mississippi Survivor. And I am out of here. Go.